this is our 10th year celebration, but actually what's really cool about tonight is that this is actually the first time in our 10-year history we've had all three brands and business together at the one time, which I think is pretty cool. So Peak was established in 2012, Employee Health was established in 2012, Employee Health New Zealand in 2020, and the Experience Not Felt Possible formally in 2001. The thing that binds us all together is our common mission of 30 million impact moments by the year 2030. With that, we want to elevate people, we want to create pride amongst the people we interact with, we want to give insights, and we want to produce connection. All that leads to adding pages to the books of lives of the people that we serve. And that's what we're about, creating those memories. There's so many people along on this journey who are not here, so there's a couple of people I'd like to acknowledge. One, the people that have been a part of this journey that aren't here tonight. There's been so many. This is a point in time right now, but there's been lots of people come before you and lots of people that will come after that have been on this journey, and we really couldn't do it without them. So if we give them, acknowledge them. Also, it'd be remiss of me not to acknowledge the amazing athletes, partners and travellers that we get to serve. We really do have the best community every day that we get to go into work with. They're absolutely just amazing, and it really is an honour and a privilege that we get to serve them day in, day out. So I think it'd be really nice to acknowledge them as well. I'd be lying if I said that thinking about what to say tonight was easy. Really knowing what to say and how to express my gratitude for 10 years and all the people along the way, you really can't put words to it. So I haven't really tried to thank every single person and think of every possible scenario. But what I have done is picked a handful of people who I think represent all of you, all the people that have come before us, and all the people that are serving right now. But before I do that, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I don't want you to leave me hanging here. When we go to Nepal, those who have been there, there's a term called Rambo Cha, and it means great, beautiful, fantastic. So anytime I say Rambo Cha, I want you to say it back at me, but you're going to lift the roof off this place. So we're going to practice it. Don't leave me hanging here. Rambo Cha! Rambo Cha! Okay, we're good to go. So everyone thinks we're in our 10th year right now, but the reality is everyone knows every story starts before the actual story. And for me, if I go back, it starts with my dad, who's at the back there. Here he is. Dad, you've taught me so many things, too many things to mention tonight, but you taught me to always give your best, always be kind to people, and always believe in yourself and not listen to the naysayers. Dad, you represent all the people that all of us have in our lives that have taught us lessons along the way, that while they might not be with us right now, we carry those lessons with us and have made us the people we are today. And we use those lessons as we go through our life, and the successes we think we have are really in part to the lessons that they've taught us along the way. So to that I say thank you, and to that I say Rambo Cha! Excellent. The next one, and I can't look at her, is my wife Nicola. Words really can't express what Nicola means to me and how she supported me along this journey. And I really can't put words to actually describe the impact Nicola's had, not on me, but to so many other people in this room, past and present. So the best I can do is describe it as a feeling. And if you go out for a run and you've ever run into a headwind, and then you turn around and you run with the wind, being with Nicola is like running with the wind. And the amazing thing about running with the wind, for those who have done it, is one, it's a good time to run it, put a Strava segment down. And the second thing is you don't actually feel it. You point yourself in a direction and there's this effortless behind you that just assists you along and you don't even know it's there. So Nicola, you represent all the people in our lives. They're like the wind in our back that have helped us get to where we are today. And to that, I say, Rambo Cha! The third person is also family, who's my uncle here, Peter Stewart. I don't know, I'm not going to recite the exact details, but Peter, in his 70s, just recently swam the English Channel. He's one of the oldest people in the world, and certainly in Australia, to have done so. He's been a big inspiration for Nepal, and we did the original recce's together. Peter represents a spark of possibility. Those people you have around you who don't tell you what you can't do, but help you believe and live what is possible. There's enough people in the world saying what you can't do. You need people around you that tell you what you can do, and they're out doing it to give you the confidence to go, hey, I can do this too. So, Peter, you represent all the people in our lives that are the spark that we around us, that help us dream of possibilities and lead the way, and we follow after that. And to that, I say, Rambocha! So then we start, and you need a first employee. And our first employee was Lou Mossop, who's Hugh's wife. Employee number one. Now, Lou left a stable job. It was comfortable, and she came and worked for a guy with frosted tips and wore tight pants. And she took a chance. And the reality is, you don't get to places like this without people taking a chance. And I would probably say that every person in this room has taken a chance on us and our vision and our mission. Lou represents all those people that have come and all those people present that I don't take for granted, who take a chance on us. Things are not always easy, but for those who have quit what they're doing and decided that I want to get on board this, they've got outside their comfort zone, they understand that this is maybe a little bit more risky. To those people that have come before us and now, I say, Rambocha! You're dying down a bit. We've got to keep it up a little bit. Then adversity hits. You start something, you've got the spark, you think you can do this. But the reality is, for anyone who's been involved in anything, who's been around long enough, you'll know that there's more adversity than there is ups. And when adversity hits, you need those people around you. And right from the start, there was a person called Dylan Whistle, who most people know Dill. There he is, Dill. Dill turned down a job with Surfing Australia, sold everything in Melbourne, moved up to Brisbane, started working with us in 2013, and after 8 weeks, he figured out that we can't afford him. He was on mega bucks. And he came to me and said, look, I've just figured out you guys can't afford me. I was like, oh God. And he said, but I'm not going anywhere. So Dylan moved into our two-bedroom place. The door didn't even shut. Nick and I fed him some scraps, and we worked 7 days a week. And every time we've been faced with adversity, Dylan's always been there. And each and every one of you at different stages, we've had adversity, whether it be COVID or a range of other things. And for sticking around and helping work through the tough times and the adversity that we've all faced, allows us to be where we are today. So, Dill, you represent all those people. For those who lean into adversity, who run towards the fire, you can't burn bright without those people. And to that, I say, Rambocha! Blaine, Michael, and Lockie entered my life. Now, I ran Peak by myself, and then these boys in their early 20s really stepped up. And getting to know them, the irony is that they thought they were learning from me, but I can tell you, I've been learning from them. The way they conduct themselves as humans and the way they treat people and the leaders that they are, I constantly learn every day about the way they conduct themselves. Nick and I got married to the song Better Together, and when I think about these boys, I really love them in the true sense of the word. And I've done it by myself, and I've done it with you guys. I can definitely say it's better together. Gents, you are the people in our life that it's better together. The true connection that we have in our business and the people that have come, the connection that we value in our business. This is what makes it worthwhile. And to that, I say, Rambocha! Finally, there's Rob and Ryan. And the thing I love about Rob and Ryan is that when nobody's watching, we are always talking about our vision, mission, and values. When things get tough, every decision we make, we are honestly sitting behind the scenes talking about this, and it's embedded in everything we do. You need to surround yourself with people like this, who it's not just words, who live it every day. And it's one of the things I absolutely love, and to have those guys by my side, the rain, hail, or shine, we're always on the same page with that and always focus on that. And that's the only way you actually get to do something that's greater than yourself. So as a final one, you represent all the people and all the impact moments and all the pages in the books of life that we strive to put in, because that's what we value. It's the memories we're going to take with us, not things. And to that, finally, I say, Rambocha! So that concludes all formalities. Now it's time to have a good time, and I'm really grateful for everyone coming tonight. Thank you so much.